So here's some basil that's growing. There's some really big ones. I obviously planted too many seeds close together, and so I got these big bunches. And so I had a conversation with Kearney via Google Hangouts yesterday, and so yeah. But here's the grow area. This is the first time I guess people are seeing it. It's really dark up here, so hold on. Let me. There. So that's the grow area, and we're in the attic, and I'm so sorry that this is going to be a really super grainy video. Hey you guys, okay, I'll get to where some, hey you guys. So I decided that today I was going to do a walkthrough of AltSpace. You guys haven't seen things here for a while, so I thought I would take you through and show you what's going on. We're in the attic right now. This is where I've been sleeping. We just got a donation of a whole bunch of furniture, and right now I have these chest of drawers. I had been keeping like things in these plastic things, so now the plastic things will probably go like into the basement and be storage, so you know, just in case you guys were wondering. So this is basically where I've been kind of doing all of my living, because it's the best way to avoid like sleeping in dust. There's a little mirror, and I don't know if you can see that, but here there's a, I can't see very well, but that's where I sleep. And here's a little work area can't see that again. So anyway, but then you guys were in the attic before, so you guys had been in the attic before anyway, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time up here. One thing that's different since the last time I showed you guys is there were tons of boxes of books, and all of the boxes of books are not here anymore, and you're going to see why. So now I'm going to go downstairs. It's going to get a little dark. I'm on some stairs. I can see, it's just not bright enough for the camera to capture. And then bursting through, and then voila, this is a room that you guys know already. This is the room that we worked on with Kearney while he was here doing the drywall and a little bit of painting. And this is all just primer, by the way, so there's still probably some decisions that need to be made. But here's where it's set up. Here is where, right now, this is my workstation. This is where Food for Thought gets edited on this little computer. It's a cool little Acer. I got it open box for about 1/3 of the price of new. And then this is, by the way, you guys saw the little setup. So this is where sometimes movies get watched. This is where Forks Over Knives got watched. This is where a lot of fun movies get watched too. We don't just watch things about being vegan. And then there's this new little room back here that just got sanded and painted. I'm kind of pretty excited about this space, because this is actually where in the winter this is going to be my bedroom, so I'm really excited that it's getting close to being done. There's a lot of work that still needs to get done on like the windows and things like that. Right now the windows are just boarded up with these holes cut in, so the windows have to get installed before the winter. The windows have to get installed before the winter, or else it's going to be a little bit of a nightmare being here. So just continuing to move through. So you guys have been in this hallway before, so that's nothing new. You guys have seen the bathroom before. That's nothing new. You guys didn't get to see inside of these other rooms. Right now, this is why there are no more big bins of books upstairs, because Kearney's been, Ethan has been in here organizing these books. This has been Ethan's project. And what's kind of cool is that, because it means that like now Ethan is seeing like all the things that I have been reading, and so, you know, maybe it'll spark some interest for him in reading some of these things. There's a lot of the political stuff is all over there. So, and all of the food stuff, interestingly, I unpacked all the food stuff and a lot of my like theory books first. So that stuff has actually been unpacked so I could have access to it and do like research for the videos. And then there's this other little room here that you guys hadn't seen. It's full of crap right now because You know, things are out of the way because there's, you know, cleaning and things getting done. And then this room, you guys may recognize as where a lot of the food for thought videos get shot. This is a painting that was done by one of the purchase students that he donated to the space. So he basically gets to come and stay at Alt Space anytime he wants to. But there was a problem because he did it on plywood and it was, you know, bending. And so he got these little braces, to put to attach them just to some 2x4s, just to give it some more stability. And I hope it doesn't screw up the painting, but having it be all warped was not helping it at all. My fear was that it was just going to break in half. So now that's got some stability. So yeah, this is where off the hook, not off the hook, this is where food for thought often gets shot. You guys, I'm so sorry. It's I don't know if you can tell, but it is it's first thing. It's pretty early in the morning, and I was up kind of late last night, and so you guys might notice just that I'm totally in my pajamas still. So anyway, I'm gonna keep moving through, and here are parts of the house that you've seen. You notice we're going in the opposite direction. So here are, excuse me, it's really loud. So here's the stairway that you guys saw before. There's a little bit more artwork up on the walls than I think there was before. This is that front entry hallway. Now the living room is all out of order because they're doing some plastering is getting done. But here's a whole bunch of other stuff like linen tablecloths and napkins and utensils and flatware, and all of this amazing stuff got donated by a friend of mine who is an actor that I've worked with a lot. Her father lives in Michigan and they're selling their house, and so they were getting rid of a lot of stuff and they donated it all to AltSpace, which is a really cool thing. So as I said before, there's some work being done in here. I'm gonna go the other way. So now this room is totally a disaster because everything that had been in the kitchen area had to get moved out, and you'll see why in a second. But there were some issues with the ceiling in here, so that's actually still some of the original soot. The whole house was that color when I first saw it, and so, but there was this damage that was done here to the ceiling, and so now that is getting patched up, and the next time we do a walkthrough, we'll see what that looks like. And continuing to move through this little bathroom you saw, I think you saw this little china cabinet thing. This was here. This is built into the wall. And then there's a bathroom there. Some work is being done there. The remaining drywall is being done in this little hallway here, and that'll get plastered. And then here, I don't know if you guys remember, this is the kitchen area. You guys may remember when I first shot the chicory video a little while back. So that was shot right here in front of this wall, which is something that I really loved. This is one of my favorite rooms in the house, you know, at least that's coming along. And you guys didn't really get to see it at all because it was just full of crap. It's a little bit better now. It's still a little junky, but I'm just really excited about this part of the house. So just so you know that the back of Alt Space, this is kind of the residential area. So this is where I'm gonna basically be living. So this is the kitchen area. That was where I made my smoothie during the what I'm eating today video. So this is everything's been pulled out. You see some gardening soil because I did all this transplanting of the basil. And then the ceiling is being hung, the drywall is being hung on the ceiling, plastering. I don't know how good the job it is, but you know, it's the best that I can do on the budget that I have. So still, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. The big job is gonna be the windows, obviously, getting the house ready for winter, because right now most of the windows are just like either still boards or they're like no board and just some screen hung over them, which is not cool. Anyway, so all that said, that's it for this video. Like it if you like it, share, comment, subscribe. This is Reg signing off. This is Reg signing off. Love yourself. Peace.